What is happening? What is up? Big news, lots of stuff to talk about. NFL Week 15. It's been a while. It's been too long, my friends. Smash the like button, smash the subscribe button. Leave a comment now while I play the music. Ladies and gentlemen, I mentioned big news, big things popping, as the great T.I. once said. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, you'll see this little app on the screen probably from now until eternity. This is PropsBot.AI. Now, I want to get into some picks. We're going to get into some picks. I promise I've got picks for you. I'm giving out more VIP picks than I normally do because it's a big week, and I want to make sure I thank you guys for hanging around watching this video as I give a longer than normal intro here. But this is Props.AI, okay? PropsBot.AI is officially here. Now, it's not in the App Store. So before you open up your App Store app on your phone, it's not there yet. We are submitting for approval. However, it's done and people are using it. Let me just say that. Look at this. You scroll through. Obviously, not all the pictures are loading yet for the player pictures and stuff, but you just scroll through. Right now, they're sorted by our proprietary confidence score, and I'll get into that another time. I can't get into everything now. There's just too much, right? We're under the longest pass right now, the longest pass market. Let's just sort by all, okay? Your highest confidence score this week is Baker Mayfield. Now, you might be looking real quick and say, hey, the projection says 173. What's up with that? Well, those are two different things, my friends. So if you want to go by our third-party projections, you can use those to guide your picks. If you want to trust the AI and go with our proprietary confidence score, you can do that as well. Let's see what else they like. Look at this. They like Lamar's passing yardage. Let's just go ahead and click into it for a minute. Look at that. You can kind of see why they like it. And what's this on the screen you're looking at? Best odds right here. If you look right here, it says best odds, betonline.ag. You say, Hulk, I don't have that book. I don't have betonline.ag. No problem. Take a look underneath here. Caesars has it at 214.5. BetOnline is right there. Look at, you can see Hard Rock peeking out there. We've got Fliff. Fliff is available in 48 states. This app has something for everyone. Bovada. I know my friends in the Discord like Bovada. Look at, we've got Underdog. We've got PrizePicks. All right here at your fingertips. All you do is you swipe. Now, if it's a little clunky on the screen, that's just because I'm transmitting the phone to the screen. However, it's smooth as butter. All right. When you're using the app here, there's no lag, there's no stutter, just butter. All right. Look at, you want to look at his last 5 games. Perfect. You know what you say? This is too much noise. I just want to take a screenshot of this. Maybe you're a content creator. I just want a screenshot. Look at that. Bam. You just screenshot. You know what you say? Hold on a minute. I don't want passing yardage for him. I want to look at pass attempts. We got you. No problem. Look at that. All the new odds right there. Hard Rock, ESPN bet for this one. Underdog, PrizePicks, all right there, okay? Now, I won't get into too much because this isn't even out yet. I don't want to tease you too much when you can't even download it. But I am going to drop a link. I'm going to pin the link down below to the comments. If you want to get on the launch list, that'll get you a sweet little discount at launch, and I will notify you when we're live. You can sign up for that. I will put the link below. It'll say form, jot form, whatever. It's just a little sign-up sheet for you guys so I can keep everything organized of all the people that have wanted to sign up. At first, I was going to do it manually, got too many messages, had to pivot and go with something a little more efficient, so that's it, all right? So we are going to use PropsBot to guide us and to be a part of what we're doing here, okay? If you've watched my videos before, it's going to be the same format. This is not the early look video. I'm a little bit late on that. However, let's get into some plays. Now, for the first play, let's take a look at Derrick Henry, shall we? I think Derrick Henry is in a great spot this week, and let's see why. Now, as you can see on the screen here, on the bigger screen, I've got the Giants. I've got the defense versus position matchups pulled up here. Giants are sixth toughest, giving up some of the fewest yards through the air on the season. And look at, they're not much easier for touchdowns. Touchdowns 14 here, one of the worst teams in the league to pass against. Now, I want to show you something because we've got some conflicting data here. Let's go back. I'm going to use props. Like I told you, PropsBot.AI is going to be our tool here. We're going to click into Lamar and we're going to click into, I have passing touchdowns here somewhere. Don't worry. As I said, these are in development. These are going to get organized nicely. All this stuff, take it with a grain of salt right now because things are still getting improved upon. But look at that. Look at Lamar's last 10 games. 1.5 passing touchdowns per game is the line here for Lamar. It's getting juiced to the over, but it's still, you can find it on ESPN Bet, Hard Rock. I was, at first I was interested in it, but you can see our confidence score is only 0.45. Lights up in red right there for you. Letting you know, hold on, stop for a second, take a look at this. He's averaging 2.6 passing touchdowns per game over the last 10, as you can see on the screen. So why am I concerned? But look at this, the conflicting data right there. The Giants are allowing some of the fewest passing touchdowns and passing yards to opposing quarterbacks. Now, do I think that Lamar could exceed this 1.5 passing touchdowns line? I do think he could. However, so I'm not opposed to that line necessarily. However, I do think that this is interesting. We can go over here and let's take a look at the rushing game and how many yards they allow on the ground. And look at this, fourth worst. They're allowing the fourth most rushing yards per game to opposing running backs. Well, that leads me to really want to take a long, hard look at Henry this week because, why wouldn't the Ravens play the matchup? And it's not like you're giving it to a slouch in the backfield. You've got Derrick freaking Henry back there. So if it is a tough matchup for Lamar, if there's a chance that he might struggle, who is going to be the benefactor here in moving the ball? And I think it's Derrick Henry. Now, what else we have going for us? Derrick Henry or the Giants are susceptible to the run game as evidence of them being first in the league or fourth in the league. We already went over that. His rushing attempts for Derrick Henry this week are set at 19.5 or 20.5. And when he gets at least 19 carries in a game this year, meaning that the line right now and the odds and the bets that are coming in are probably have him around 20 carries for this game. When he's reached at least 19 carries in a game this year, he's been over this line in 5 of 6 games. And he's averaged 135 yards per game on the ground here. I think Derrick Henry is in a good spot this week, and I'm going to lean on Derrick Henry in this offense more than I am Lamar this week for the reasons I've shared. Now, real quick, because this tool, you could look for the best odds. So 101.5 is you'll see the most common right here is going to always be displayed here. So the one, so if there's 4 books total and 3 of them have it at 1.5 and another book has it at 100.5, 101.5 is going to display here because that is the most common book or the most common line. So now if we want to do some odds shopping, you can get it at 100.5 on Caesars at a minus 117, Hard Rocks 101, Flip 101, Bovado 101, PrizePicks. If you guys play on PrizePicks, 99.5 for Derrick Henry to the over. I think this is going to be a sneaky line. Derrick Henry is not getting the respect he deserves this week, and I think the game script and the data supports Derrick Henry going over this line. Now, another guy I'm interested in this week is Nico Collins, and there's a couple of different angles I think we can take with Nico. I obviously like his reception yards. We're going to change that to receiving yards. Don't worry, that's the click of a button. Receiving yards for Nico Collins over 86.5 this week. Let's click into that and take a look. It's 88.5 as you can see on Caesars. FanDuel has it at 88.5. BetOnline AG, Hard Rock giving it to us at 86.5 right now. Looks like the best odds right up there with BetMGM and Flip. ESPN Bet is already bumped to 89.5. And if you're on the DFS Pick'em apps, you've got it at 86.5 on PrizePicks and Underdog. Again, thank you, PropsBot.AI, for that information. You could see he's exceeded this line in 6 of his last 10 games, averaging 99.6 receiving yards per game over that span. I did not highlight it earlier, but if you want to say, hey, I want to take his alt line, I'm going to build out a nice little sweet little parlay, but I want to take it down to 80. Let's just say 80. You want to go to 80, right? There you go. You slide it, the chart adjusts. Look at how beautiful it is. Look at this. Green, red, whatever you want. Mary, freaking Christmas to you. It's green and red and green, silver and gold. Let's just leave it right there for the sake of this. I like his receiving yardage prop. Now, it's not the best matchup here against the Dolphins. However, I do think this game has sneaky potential to be a shootout. All the weapons are there. We know that. The weapons are there for this game to turn into a shootout. The Texans are fighting for their lives in the division, while the Dolphins are clinging to like an 11% chance of making the playoffs. So it's not nothing. Cue that Dumb and Dumber gif. So you're telling me there's a chance. There is a slight chance for them, and they have every incentive to keep winning. So I think that both these teams are playing hard in this game, meaning they're getting the ball to their studs. I like Nico, and I think that you could take a look at, and let's just see if we got him. I don't know what we've got here. Do we have everybody? We're in testing, ladies and gentlemen, okay? You can call it beta mode here. Let's type in Tyreek. I put an extra space in there. Why are we not coming up with Tyreek? When does Tyreek play? Let's see. Maybe he's not under Tyreek. Tyreek. Oh, I was spelling his name wrong. User error, ladies and gentlemen. User error. Here's Tyreek's game logs. Now, they haven't been the prettiest. However, take a look at that. Look at his last 5 games. Starting to get there, ladies and gentlemen. His targets over the last 4 games, 8, 6, 9, and 14. Ever since he complained about Jonnu Smith getting the ball more, acting like the third wheel in this offense, or the fourth wheel even, he has seen more targets. And, I think that this is another spot where we just see Tyreek potentially go off this week. When he's getting that many targets, Tyreek can do something with it. Houston is also tougher versus opposing running backs, especially when it comes to running backs catching passes out in the backfield. Now, I do think Devin Achane is a little bit unique in that he's not a normal guy like that. Mike McDaniels likes to spread him out, line him up at the wide receiver position. So he's kind of moving all over the field there. So he's not a traditional guy in the backfield here. We're going to have to look at that projection. He's not a traditional guy in the backfield like that. Because they spread him out at the wide receiver position, at the slot position. They give him a lot of screens and stuff too. So I'm not saying he's a bad pick, but I think that if they're having trouble moving the ball, they're going to have to lean on their guys. And obviously they've been leaning on Tyreek Hill the last couple of weeks. I don't see any reason why they don't do that again. And like I said, more importantly, I'm banking on the fact that this game could turn into a shootout. And if that happens, give me the 2 alphas on both sides of the ball here, running this ball up and down the field here. I think Tyreek Hill is an interesting play this week as well. Now, ladies and gentlemen, as I said, we've got it all here. But if you want to look at NBA, maybe NBA is your thing, we can go ahead and take a look at NBA. Now, it's not pulling up any games. You might say, oh, look, that's embarrassing. Nope, I was just on the wrong date. If we go to Wednesday, the 11th, which is today, the day I'm making this video, we've got the games for today. Some of them start at 9:30 tonight. We've got Houston and Golden State. You can click into Van Fleet. It works exactly the same here. The sliders there, everything's just there. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it is all right there. You can adjust it. We've got all the lines. You've got Bally Bet for this one too. Caesars, look at all the lines that come up. NBA seems to have more lines than NFL sometimes. And yeah, listen, guys, this is you've got a lot of options here. Okay. Oh, how embarrassing. Gotta talk to the owner here. That is embarrassing. I've been booted out of my own app. All right. Well, that was embarrassing, but we're back up and running here. Must have talked to the right guy in charge. So yeah, we have NBA, but guys, I'm going to go ahead and go back into the NFL and take a look. Let's take a look real quick at the Thursday night game. No picture for Matty Stafford, but that's all right. I know what he looks like. You've got 2 guys here that could potentially blow up. Now, I like Matt Stafford to exceed his line a little bit more than I like Brock Purdy. However, my favorite play in this game is Mr. George W. Kittle. And his line is actually relatively friendly still. I don't think Bet Rivers and Bally Bet have the right odds coming through there, but that is on them, not us, because we are perfect on this end. I know that much with all the testing we've done. We've got Bovada at 55.5 in BetMGM. Still available, 55.5 on some books. I think we posted, 55.5. It really hasn't moved. That is interesting this week after Kittle went absolutely bonkers last week. I mean, look at his last 5 games. Look at his last 10 games at this line. And you're telling me now a tougher matchup for sure against the Rams, but they've got nobody else. They're going to have to throw Kittle the ball. Now, what he does with it is up to him. Let's take a look. Let's go back out real quick and let's go to Sunday real fast. I want to see if we could find anything else, just looking at this, let's say we want to go to running backs, right? We want to take a look at running backs. Oh yeah, you could sort by odds if you want to play straights, you want to play parlays only, so you know higher odds things. You want to look for things that have good hit rates. Look at that Joe Burrow hit rate. Of course, it's going to have a good hit rate. It's a minus 234 on Caesars. What's Anthony Richardson passing touchdowns? Ooh, that's not bad. That's there. My boy AR, looking great on the app. I'll tell you that much. Out of all the things, I was like, we got to have Anthony Richardson's face on here. That's all I ask. Okay. No love for Jake Bates or Joey Sly, but that's all right. So you can go ahead and just sort by parlay. These are things that are pretty likely to happen based on the odds. Look at this. You're getting a minus 184 on this over 1.5 rushing attempts for Cooper Rush. But we're just going to go ahead and we're going to give us just straight plays. Actually, I'm just giving me all plays. I don't care. And we're going to take a look at this chart right here, right? And what are we seeing? We're seeing that the Panthers are the worst against the run. No news there. We've known that. That's why we attacked Saquon last week and went absolutely nuclear. We know that they're terrible against the run. So rightfully so, Rico Dowdle's rushing yardage prop is set at 83.5. Now, the projections, obviously third party, they need some work potentially sometimes. However, that's okay because the confidence score has got your back. Sometimes the projections might be spot on, other times not. When they're like this, something's askew. However, if this man ends with under 30 yards rushing this week, y'all can tag me and at me and say maybe the third-party projections are onto something. Now, we've got this line available on betonline.ag at 83.5, but that's all right. You don't have that Hard Rock. Many places have Hard Rock. ESPN Bet 79.5, getting a little bit of a bonus there, guys. We're getting about 4 yards there. Flip is available everywhere. No excuses here. No reason to complain about the books we've got available because Flip is on here, ladies and gentlemen. Flip's available in 48 states. If you live in one of the other two, use betonline.ag. But there you go. It's got Flip at a minus 125 if you like this. Now, I'm not saying this is a play. I'm just showing you how you could use this. Now, last 5 games maybe is a little bit more applicable to Rico. That's what he's looking at. So you have to weigh, Rico Dowdle's had some good games. He's put together some good weeks the last couple of weeks. Great matchup against the Panthers defense, who is just atrocious. Look at that, almost 300 yards more than the next team on there that we're not going to talk about because they are my beloveds. But yeah, so look at that. I mean, this is something you could do. We'll skip right over them. They're too good. You don't have to worry about that. We've got the Bears here. Maybe you want to look at Aaron Jones. Guys, it's just too easy, all right? Find yourself the best odds. Get yourself that. Whoa, look at Mac Jones. Why does we're going to take a screenshot of that. Why does Mac Jones have such a cool picture? All these Joneses. We're going to have to look at the Joneses. The Joneses have some good pictures there. Who are we looking up? Aaron Jones. Let's look at Aaron here. When do they play? Are they a Sunday night game or something? Do I have the right date here? What are they? The Monday night game? See, look at that, guys. Every time you think the app's got some bugs there, it looks like it's not working. Nope, it's me. I've got the bugs, okay? It's my fault. They play Monday night against the Bears. And if you're interested in this line, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That is what Aaron Jones has done the last 5 weeks, the last 10 weeks. You want to look at all the data we've got. I don't know if you need that, but you got it there. And look how smooth it is. It's just fast. It's smooth. I want to look and see how many times, maybe I'm building out a parlay. I need something to cut the juice. 49.5 yards right there. He's hit that in 7 of the last 10 games, averaging 66.5. You could see it right there, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Shop the odds. Do your due diligence. Make yourself some money. Take your screenshots just like this. Let me know. We'll set you up as an affiliate. All the things, okay? All good things. Good things. Do we have a doubleheader Monday? No, Minnesota and Chicago. Atlanta and Vegas. Is that supposed to be there? I might have actually found a bug, but do we have a doubleheader Monday night? Maybe it's not a bug. Again, trust the app. Ladies and gentlemen, just trust the app. Hold on. Is that, do we have a game Monday night? They got a Monday Night Football doubleheader? We do. A doubleheader. Trust the app, ladies and gentlemen. It won't steer you wrong. All right, but listen, you can do unders, you could do overs, all the things, okay? All the things. So those are a couple of plays I've got. If you guys want more plays, there is a Discord. I want to have that link below as well. As I said, the app Our beautiful PropsBot.AI is not out yet, but it will be out right around Christmas, hopefully in that sweet spot between Christmas and New Year's while you're home, you're not working, you're spending time with your family, you're happy as a clam, because why wouldn't you be? All right. What view do I want? Yeah, let's do that. No, let's do this one. We'll just go back. Unnecessarily clicking buttons here. But yeah, you want to sort by game. You could just go to Tennessee, Cincinnati. I don't know if you picked up on that. All that's there. You could sort by confidence or differential score. Yeah, all the markets. We got all the stuff. Okay. And new features are coming. New features are planned. We've got a roadmap. It's beautiful. I appreciate your guys' support as always here. Now let me blow it up. I hope you liked this video. It was a little long. I got a little long-winded. In case you couldn't tell, I'm obviously excited. This is months and months and months of hard work here. And, you know, guys, I just hope you sign up, throw yourself on the launch list. It'll just let me know that you're interested. And as soon as the app is available, I'll send you a little email. Hey, here's the link. Download PropsBot.AI from the Apple and Android store. It's available on iOS and the Google Play Store. And yeah, I can't wait to hear your feedback. Hop into the Discord, as I said, like, comment, subscribe on this video. The channel is active again. I promise. I've just been so busy with so many different things, especially, but not limited to, the app. And now that it's going to be done, I'm just going to be here. I'm going to be using it. We're going to be betting on NBA, NFL, MLB eventually. All the things and more sports will be there soon. And remember, bet smart and win more.